Hello everyone, welcome to my kitchen presentation today. Not these dishes that are left to be done, but actually some very intricate drawings that we've made today in the finance team meeting. This one particularly is an interesting thought from Rajiv, where he suggested that we could maybe organize our collective activities, a collective living around traditional format, which is the Nalakettu format from Kerala, where the courtyard, this central courtyard, acts like a hub between public functions like kitchen and dining and living, lounge and welcoming guests and all that. And you have private rooms on either side of the courtyard. So these are smaller rooms and there's a large room. So this used to work in a joint family system where you had big families living along with single people there, and issues that come up socially would be discussed in the courtyard. And the courtyard is like full of stories, and there would be a tulsi tree, tulsi plant in the center would symbolize the sacredness of that space. How this could be useful for a community would be in the row housing, where we typically have 3-bedroom or 4-bedroom houses. We could maybe downsize that house to a 2-bedroom or a 3-bedroom house and take that extra bedroom and put it here, and then we could achieve a separated living room for, say, a teenage child who wants some distance from the family, or maybe even one of the parents who wants some time separate for meditation, for quiet time in the larger house. So this house could be useful for everybody. Of course, this cannot substitute the need for a common hall, which can still happen close by, which has its own functions. All your programs, educational programs, where you have income generation and all that can happen here. It will not disturb the activities of this house. So we sort of came up with this idea. Rajiv was starting this, and then I said, okay, I'll make a sketch on the basis of that idea, how it might translate into a realistic, scalable plan. So this is a traditional courtyard format house, and that's the point of entry, the front veranda, Thinnai. You enter through that door. You have a living area. It's partly lounge, and that's like a swing, a hanging swing, a bed swing, which is always almost a fixture in most traditional houses. And then you have the courtyard. I call it the courtyard of stories because a lot of the social work of coming together happens around the space. So you have here possibly a 2-bedroom family house, there another 2-bedroom family house, and here some single couple houses, there couple of them with the private veranda at the back, here private veranda at the back with the toilets, and a youth house with a clothes area and a toilet and veranda, a quiet house for meditation, which could possibly have soundproof door there and soundproof walls, also having a veranda. Now next to the courtyard of stories would be the dining area, which spills out to a back veranda and of course connected to a common kitchen and the utility area. Of course, these units can also have their own little kitchens. These ones can also have a little pantry. If at times you don't want to have a communal meal, you can eat in your own unit. So this is a typical Tharwad concept house. Let's see how many of us feel interested in choosing to live closer than we originally intended to do. These rooms can also be extensions of rooms in a typical row housing format. So typical row housing, what we discussed earlier, to have reduced size. Instead of 3-bedroom, you have a 2-bedroom house. The extra bedroom comes there or there, and that adds value to the common house. It also provides certain sense of long-term planning to the whole community and to individual houses. So let's discuss this when we meet next time. See how many of us feel interested in this, and then we take it ahead. Good night, everyone.